Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ixel, Makeup with Ixel, here on YouTube, on Instagram, Makeup with Ixel, and on Facebook page and Twitter, Makeup with Ixel. For those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Ixel. It's kind of hard to pronounce, but you know what? We're gonna go ahead and go with it. On today's video, I'm gonna be showing you how to create a simple eye makeup look for beginners. For those of you who don't know much about makeup, I'm here to help you out and show you how to do it. I'm gonna also be showing you and giving you alternatives on what brushes to use. Again, in the makeup world, there is no laws. You can definitely break them, unlike the actual laws. So definitely get for it. Get your brushes ready, get your mirror ready, and let's get started. Alright, so I know I'm looking a bit crazy, but we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and pull you closer to my eye so you guys can see what I'm talking about and what I mean about certain techniques. Alright, first thing is you gotta prep your lids because, girlfriend, I don't know what you're doing. So you can definitely use foundation, concealer, base, eye primer, anything you feel comfortable with using. So obviously I'm gonna be using my LA Girls Pro concealer. This is my Ride or Die concealer that I use all the time. So you want to go ahead and prep the lid by applying this all over the lid. I know I'm looking a little crazy. A beauty blender, you can even use a sponge depending what you like most. I like to use a beauty blender or any sponge. This is a Morphe sponge, and I like to go ahead and tap it. I don't like to swipe unless it's like really in the middle, but if anything, tapping it on, making sure it's good. So here's the thing, as a beginner, you want to go ahead and set the eye. Some people don't like to set the eye, but me personally, when I was a beginner, I wished I knew someone told me that I should definitely set my eyes. Always set your eyes with a light shade, like a bone color of an eyeshadow, or even with your own simple powder or pressed powder. So anything you feel like it's comfortable for you to wear. Now you want to go ahead and set it because you don't want it to be too tacky where the eyeshadow isn't blendable. You know what I mean? Definitely set the eyelids so you can have a better outcome when it comes to blending the shadows. Everyone asks, where is my crease? Some of you may be like, don't know where it is, or you may think it's all the way up here or all the way down here. No, let me just show you. The crease is between the hollow of your eyeball and your brow bone. So you will feel a small, not even a small, you just would feel a hollow wherever your eyelid opens and it goes in. That's the little socket. Yeah, that, my friends, it's the hollow. So it's the crease. You're gonna focus the eyeshadow there. So we're gonna be using a Bedazzling 2 785. This is how it looks. And another alternative that you can use, let's say if you have a Morphe brushes, something similar to it, is a Morphe 576. Similar to it, as you can see, they're like the same. It's just this one is much more fluffier than this one, but this one is new. So the more use you get out of it, the more fluffier it gets. So we're gonna go ahead and use a neutral brown. So the color that we're gonna be using is, Sandy. And that's gonna be basically our transition color. So we're gonna focus this on the crease area from the outer to the inner corner of your eye. If you're wondering where should I start, always follow the direction of the end of your brow and the nostril, one of your nostrils. So you see how slanted it is? It's like a triangle basically. That's where you're going to be focusing the color. So you're going to go ahead and apply as much pigment as you want or as little as you want. You can have it very light or a little bit much more darker where you can see it. So obviously I like to make sure that my transition color, you can see it, so you go just all the way in, you know what I mean, from the outer corner in circular motions to the inner corner. Make sure you blend, 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 blend. Circular motion. Now what you're gonna do next is you're gonna go ahead and use a rounded crease brush. So something like this is smaller than this one, so let me just show you an example. This one is way bigger than this one. It's a smaller crease blending brush. Now another example that you can use is a MAC 217 to make it look like that as well, or even you can use the Morphe M573, which looks like this. It's a bit smaller on that end. So I'm going to be using this one, and the color that I'm going to be using is the shade So Golden. It's more of a brown undertone, a brown red tone. We want to go ahead and apply this just on the outer corner of the eye, so make sure that it's only on this part of the section between the eyelid and the beginning of your crease. So make sure you go in there. Your brush definitely should go in there, so you can see this. It goes in there, so you want to go ahead and focus it there. Nothing should go above that, just because your transition color is there. And then you work your way in, so from the outer to the inner, just like that. So you see what I mean? It's very brown undertone, earthy colors. So then we're gonna go ahead and get a more precise pencil brush. So I'm gonna give you two options: the Morphe 2222, which looks like this, and then the Morphe M169. With one of them, you're gonna use a darker shade, a darker brown color, to make it look more smokier. So the color that we're gonna be using is actually HEATWAVE. So right there on the outer corner, just tapping it and keeping it there. You're not moving it anywhere else, not up, not all the way up, just in that little corner. Make sure you apply it really nicely. And then what you do next is you go ahead and blend everything else with that rounded crease brush, which is the smaller one, to make sure everything is blended out. Just like that. And what you do next is, to make it pop a little bit more, is we're gonna be using a flat brush. So the one I'm using is from Sephora. It's a small shadow brush, and it looks like this. For this section, I would like to use a more lighter shade. So obviously I'm gonna be using like a champagne-y color. We're gonna be using Glow On. And it's gonna look like this. So we're gonna apply this on the inner corner of our lids to the middle, making sure it blends well. And make sure you just focus this on the eyelid, nowhere else, just the eyelid. You're gonna go back and you're gonna blend out that brown, and if you want to add a little bit more depth to it, definitely go back with that brown undertone, with that dark brown color, to make it a little bit much more darker. And then you go back with RECORDTEMPs. I got confused. And you're gonna go ahead and make sure you blend it out completely. And that is pretty much it for the eyes. Now you can go ahead and add an eyeliner if you would like, or pop some lashes. Now what I'm going to do is focus what's underneath the eye. So make sure that you always start off with a your transition color Sandy, under the eyes. Make sure you go underneath and always bring it out to make it look all into one. And I don't suggest to like press onto your skin when you have a whole foundation on. You go ahead and you use the darker shade, which is Record Temps, with that same brush. You're just gonna apply it on the tip of the brush and focus it right on the lash line, bottom lash line. You're gonna go ahead and focus that like that. And next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go ahead and use that dark shade in the color Heat Wave, and the same technique, only on the tip this time. You're gonna focus it on the outer corner of the bottom lash line and bring it halfway to make it look like it's like, you know, blending out. And you're gonna add as much as you want, as dark as you want it, just like that. And the last final thing you can do is always add with that pointed brush. Make sure you clean it, or you can use another one. I'm using the Morphe 507. Similar, it's just a little bit much more taller and thinner. I'm gonna be using the color Glare, and I'm gonna be using that as our inner corner highlight, just like that. Ooh, and there you have it. Now all you gotta do is pop some lashes and you are completely done. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished doing my lashes. This is something that I'm gonna teach you how to do next week. Lashes is something that I've been wanting to do for quite a long time, but all I did on the eyes so it can blend in with the lashes is I used a liquid eyeliner and I just applied a line on the eyeshadow. But you don't have to put an eyeliner. If you want to put a wing liner, go ahead. If you want to put just a line on the eyelid, then you just go ahead and do that. This is a finishing look. Very simple, subtle, glowy. The same highlighter that I used in the inner, I just apply a little bit on the brow bone, which is not much of a big like difference on technique. All you do is apply it on the brow bone just like that to give it that highlight that you want. And that's basically it. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I think for like Wednesdays, I want to do like a series like for beginners to teach you guys how to do it, especially like for like your eye type or your face type. So definitely I'm gonna try and incorporate more eye looks for droopy eyes, hooded eyes, almond eyes, all that type of eyes. I do want to do that. And for next week's video, next week's series, I'm going to be focusing it on putting on lashes. So I'm going to teach you how to put on lashes, and I hope you guys really enjoy this series because this is by far my favorite one, because I love to help others on how to create a look for that person to feel confident already. I know sometimes it can cost money to go ahead and hire a makeup artist and to do your makeup every single day. So you definitely want to learn how to do certain techniques on your own. So that's why I am here for that, because I am a certified makeup artist. I did graduate from makeup school, which is called AMA, known as Artist Makeup Academy in Hoboken, New Jersey, but I do live in Brooklyn, so I did do like a whole trip here and there. If you guys want to know more about my experience being in makeup school, then comment down below. Definitely gonna be doing it for you guys. Definitely could be like a mukbang where me talking to you guys about like my experience with makeup school and what did I learn, what did I like, what I didn't like, and stuff like that, because I did go twice in 2 different time periods. So it was like during like around 2016-17 where I went, and then I went like recently, not too long ago. I just graduated from there from doing another course. So definitely will be looking into that and doing something like that. If you guys are interested, let me know down below. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below on the video to let me know whether you like this, if there's something I need to change, if there's something that you would love to see more about, especially in this like makeup beginners how to apply makeup for beginners, basically. Let me know down below, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And once you do subscribe to my channel and press that subscribe button, make sure to go ahead and also press that bell button next to it, just so you can get notified every time I upload in this channel. Please don't hesitate to comment down below. Let me know your feedback and all of that, and I definitely will see you on Friday. Bye.